I was listening to Kate Bush's Hounds of Love before coming over here.
Yeah.
And I think that she is the rare artist, musical or otherwise, who is a one-person genre.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's really no one else who sounds like Kate Bush, either her voice or the music that is built around her.
Well, same thing with Bjork.
No one even tries to attempt to impersonate Kate Bush.
There's lots of people that are that. I think Queen is definitely fits that category.
Yeah.
Van Morrison.
The only person I thought of that Kate Bush reminded me of today was Van Morrison.
Yeah.
Christina said, "What is this we're listening to? It sounds like dinosaurs screaming."
Got a postcard here from Port Angeles, Washington. Sean Henry. Dear Matt, Craig, and Tony, first time back in the States since January 2020, and my first time off the island since February 2020. I've never felt so sentimental about Port Angeles, Washington. Good to be back in your country. Welcome back, Sean.
I've been to Port Angeles.
This is from Olympic National Park. This is Sean's return trip. Sean, I'm sorry to say that much of your message was obliterated by moisture. I don't think that happened here. I think that happened at the post office.
It rains a lot in the Olympics.
So I will just read the words that I can make out. Dear Matt, Craig, and Tony, returning to Victoria today from this short U.S. visit, and weren't able to ridge because started clearing all well.
I'm sorry, Sean.
I'm sorry that you weren't able to ridge. Warner Brothers cartoons in Technicolor. This is from the New Beverly Cinema. Our buddy Sean. No relation to Sean Henry. Kitty Matinee Postcard asks, what are some of the basement's favorite scenic Looney Tunes? I believe they made 3 Tortoise and the Hare cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
There's one that's just a straight up story. There's one where Bugs Bunny attempts to build a suit of armor that is shaped like a turtle. And then there's another one that involves the mafia somehow. Those are just wall-to-wall laughs. And also the one where Elmer Fudd goes camping and he first meets Bugs Bunny. It's a really early one. Elmer Fudd's really fat and it's got that big nose. Yeah. I think they're all Bob Clampett cartoons.
Mm-hmm. And maybe that might be Bugs Bunny's first.
That might be.
I haven't seen this one in years, but the one where Bugs wants to become the most wanted person in America. He saws off Florida and he steals the locks from the Panama Canal.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this is from Megan. It is a Metropolis behind-the-scenes postcard there. I think we might have gotten this one before. It looks familiar. Greetings from Germany. This postcard is from the Film and Television Museum in Berlin, which has an excellent permanent exhibit on the history of German cinema, including deep dives on Metropolis production. This was perfect because we then want to see the silent film with live orchestra at the historic Babylon Theater. I cannot recommend it enough. Thanks, Megan.
I've made it disappear.
And lastly, the old original Bakewell Pudding Shop there in merry old England. A grand hello from Matt, Jojo, and Mr. Pip.
Thank you.
Oh, I gotta make me one of them Bakewell tarts.
Pudding means something completely different in England.
Yep, it's either baked or boiled.
I don't know what it's all about.
I would love to try a traditional fig pudding sometime as well.
A figgy pudding?
Yeah, but it's got some weird kind of pork product in it that helps it retain its shape or suet or something. I got an envelope here from Isolators. Let's see what that's all about. This is Nick, who I think sent us those records a couple weeks ago. Hope all's well in the basement. These are the new old stickers for the band. New stickers for the band. By my friend Clay B. Back when I thought Isolators would be a vaporwave project instead of a metal band. I don't even know what vaporwave is.
I know, we've gotten old. We used to know what all the waves were. Give me one of these stickers, man. I want to keep all the stickers.
I don't even know what mumblecore is.
I know what mumblecore is.
It's not music.
No, it's a film thing.
Yeah, I don't like it. He continues, ran out of room, but what do you guys think of the new version of Dune? We'll talk about it sometime next year.
I'll see it.
Being from the desert, I found it very relatable. Desert survival tactics that the Freemen use are based on real things. Yeah, I believe that. I also thought of 2 edits. Oh, I gotta save this. 2 edits that immediately turned into a comedy. I gotta save this. We're gonna read this when we talk about... We'll probably talk about Dune
in February.
Very early next year. When you go to our website, welcometothebasementshow.com, you can see all of our episodes there, the entire catalog. And there are also PayPal donation buttons that you can click on to donate a one-time or rolling monthly donation to help support this show. I will now salute a list of our rolling monthly donors. David, Shelby, RPC Services, Katrine, Reed, Jed, Guy, Jeff, Anthony, BA, Mikey D, Brett, Peter, Stephanie, Jared, Ghost T Labs, Ryan, Marissa, Stefan, Kieran, Catherine, Lindsay, Chris, and Laura. Now it's time for viewer questions.
Mickey SJV Gregory asks, where did I go wrong with my life? Mostly it has to do with how much you smoked cigarettes. You didn't smoke enough of them. You needed to smoke a little bit more, and it would have just solved all the problems.
Right now you're seeing where Craig is currently going wrong in his life.
It's where he went wrong. It's not what I think. This is not a matter of opinion. This is a fact.
Non-Spiderweb. If you had the opportunity to interview someone involved with the production of any of the films you've seen, living or dead, who would it be? Personally, I would want to talk to Akira Kurosawa and talk about his dreams and bringing them to life in his film. Akira Kurosawa is an excellent choice. I hope you bring an interpreter. Or that you speak Japanese. I would have to pick someone like Anita Luce or D.W. Griffith or someone from the early part of the 19th century, just because that perspective is so completely lost nowadays. And I would just want to talk to him about what it's like to be alive in the 19th century, you know?
Because he's fresh in my mind, Robert Altman. The man's quite the mystery. When you have an artist that is just so particular and unique, being able to talk to him, see what his influences are, what movies does he like? Because whenever he sees a movie, he's like, that's not how I make movies. Every single movie he's ever seen is not how he thinks movies are.
I would guess that directors like that, who are very iconoclastic, tend to love really mainstream movies. I don't think they seek out the weird movies, because they're the weirdo.
Yeah.
And they want to see how everyone else is doing it, so they do it differently. Well, speaking of Robert Altman, and speaking of Quintet, I did look up the rules to the Quintet game.
Yes.
I have made modifications where the rules were vague. I've got a clear picture of how to play the game. Tona is making me a Quintet board. This is going to happen. We've got some mail here to look at. This first one, this came to Beer and Board Games. It is for our show. It is from TJG. I was told how to pronounce that name, and I'm probably doing it wrong. This is from the most influential music band of the 1980s, the Dietz School Marimba Band, 1968. There it is right there. Those are the kids.
Yep.
I'm sure they're playing their hearts out on this thing. This probably isn't very good, but this cover is stunning. I love this cover.
Yeah.
The next Western we watch, this thing is going on the easel over there. I guarantee it.
Mystery Gift. It is a book. Fright Favorites. 31 movies to haunt your Halloween and beyond.
Oh, great. See how frightened he is?
Yeah, I'm sneezing myself into a stupor.
Looks like a neat little book.
Thank you, whoever sent this to us.
We just got this record last time on the show, and right after the show was over, we went up and listened to it. It is Bonnie Hayes with the Wild Combo, Good Clean Fun.
I wanted to listen to this because the person who sent it to us told us that it's the opening credits song of the movie Valley Girl, a movie I loved when I was a kid.
What did you say about Bonnie when we watched this?
She looks like she's middle-aged.
She looks like she's 45, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's because her clothes and her hairstyle and her makeup choices, this is how 45-year-old women dress today.
Yes, this is a fun, seemingly LA New Wave type album, although it does kind of only have... It doesn't quite have legs to work through the entire thing. But like the first 3 or 4 songs, you're like, yay!
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And then we have Vision Video, Inked in Red. That was sent to us a while ago. The description says, brilliant weavings of the sound that has made Joy Division and The Cure so loved. I'm hearing The Cure. I'm not so much hearing Joy Division. It's more Echo and the Bunnymen. Tona and I really liked it. It came out in 2000-something. It might have come out in 2021. I can't read the damn number on the back because it's so small. But this came out post-2000. So it is throwback music. I mean, they're evoking a certain era when they make this.
And even that cover is evoking 70s cheapo horror movies.
Yeah, yeah. But that doesn't take away from the fact that the music sounds good. This is a good party album. Just put it on, let it play. And let's open our final 2 packages. I want that big one.
It's from someone in Hell's Kitchen.
Aaron in Hell's Kitchen, and the bat on the front says, if this arrives in time, please open during holiday episode. Every day's a holiday here in the basement, you know that.
This is from Newfane, New York.
Oh, there's Christmas presents in here.
What? Dear Matt, Craig, and Tona, hello, my name is Devin Brewer, and greetings from Buffalo, NY. I'm a 26-year-old high-voltage transformer tester, and I'm just trying to say thank you for all the years of quality entertainment and thoughtful discussions you have brought into my home with your wonderful show. I don't remember when I first started watching, but I feel like it was before the Viva Las Vegas episode, which was the beginning of Season 3. Your thoughtfulness and humor help make your show one of my favorites in all of media. You also introduced me to one of my now favorite film comedians, Harold Lloyd, whose film The Freshman was a big hit at my family's weekly movie night. Please find enclosed 2 small tokens of my appreciation for the holiday season. The first is a collection of vintage postcards from Etsy for Craig. I will not go through all of them right now, but we have a big package right here. They are vintage. And then we have this mustachioed fellow and his dog, Anders Zorn, with his dog Moosh. And then we got this, which is Deer. We also went to the famous Newberry Comics, where I made what I feel is the find of the year for me, a new vinyl pressing of the most successful outsider artist of all time's debut album. God bless Tiny Tim.
Let me take a look at that. What's on here? Tiptoe Through the Tulips, surely.
Yes.
Oh, this was produced by Richard Perry.
It is really quite good and highly recommended.
I am looking forward to hearing this, because I've only heard Tiny Tim in the context of him being a weirdo.
Yeah.
I haven't heard an entire album.
I hope you enjoy your gifts and enjoy many more years of making your outstanding program. Thank you so much for the work that you do. It means a lot to a lot of people. Thank you.
This is a box of presents from Aaron in Hell's Kitchen. Here is a card. I'm going to read the card first, because my mama told me that that's what you're supposed to do. You read the card before you open the present.
Yep.
I think we speak for a lot of the viewers when we say thanks for keeping the channel going through the lockdown. Aaron and Pam. Cool. Let's see what we got here. There is a box for me. I get the feeling this is going to save my life. And you know what I'm talking about. This is for Craig.
Oh, dear.
And there's one here for Tona.
What?
You want to come back and grab it? Or do you want me to open it for you on the camera?
Sure.
Oh. Whitman Sampler. Milk chocolate. Yummy.
Thank you.
It is the Lifesavers Hard Candy Sweet Storybook. 3rd year running? 4th year running?
7th year running?
I don't recall. But I always enjoy this.
All right,
Let's blast some chocolate. You know, here's what I'm going to say. The ones we used to get when we were kids, there were 5 different varieties. There was the multi-variety. There was a butterscotch. There was a wintergreen. And a spearmint.
Oh, so like all of the mints.
I think there was one that was just cherry.
Oh my god, that's the dream. All cherry Lifesavers. Sabers.
Yeah. I don't know if they make those anymore. They might just do the only fruit. This is good too. But I used to really like butterscotch Lifesavers.
Butterscotch is something I've recently gotten back into. Butterscotch and caramel. It's like I'm some sort of 19th century schoolboy. Oh, it's a 1,000-piece puzzle.
Oh, wow.
Movie poster, 1,000-piece puzzle. This is only a small portion of the puzzle. The full portion's here, which you can't see very well. This is a 1,000-piece puzzle that I think I can do in a night.
Nice.
I'm going to go home and do it right now.
We've had a fun time here on unboxing, the final unboxing of Season 10. We're now going to get a couple weeks off, and we will come back and see you on February 5th with our very first Welcome to the Basement episode of Season 11.
Season 11. Bye.